Okay, so you bought new levers for your bike and now your brake light's stuck on all the time. Well, good news is you probably haven't broken your brake light switch. It's a good chance that your lever just isn't reaching it anymore. Please watch this video for 3 ways to try and get around this problem. Quick fix, the ultimate fix, and a way around it. I thought I'd snapped the brake light switch, but what it is, here's the original lever, and if you look, it's just a little longer there, just a touch. So what's happening is, when you pull the brake, this bit makes contact with the hydraulic switch and pushes to push the hydraulics down and close your brakes up, right? That's not where the switch is. The switch is touching this plate. And this plate on the new lever needs to be just a little longer. It's not catching it. Now I tried putting a washer in on top. That pushed the lever down a little, but it's not enough room to get it in. There's a little bit of play in there. If I could just get something on top here, in the gap, it'll move this down enough to catch the switch again, which breaks the circuit and turns the light off. So in normal operation, this is out on the pivot and pushing the switch in. And when you pull the brake, which moves this handle that way, this one connects with the hydraulics and this one comes off the brake light, and that makes the circuit for the rear light to come on. Okay, here's the brake switch, and in normal operation it's in all the time and it comes out for the light to come on. So that's light off, light on. This is the other part. I'm not going to touch it because it's really greasy, but the back end of the controller pushes that in and the switch comes out. If you look, my new lever has a lot of play in it, and if you can see, it's not actually making contact with the switch. See how much lower it is? That's the switch underneath there. So the original one is covering the switch. Click, click, click. Nothing. Now for MOT purposes, I'm going to keep hold of this one. And something you could do to get around this is have this so that you can actually grab your front brake happily if you've got smaller hands or you don't want to get so tired. But you can pull the cables off on the switch so that the brake light isn't continuously engaged, and then your rear brake can be shown. Because if it's on all the time, it's just a bright light that people can't tell when you're stopping. So by disconnecting the cable like this, normal brake light operation, plug this back in just before the rain comes. Now the brake light's on all the time, so touching the foot brake won't do anything different to it. If you pull one of these off, just leave that free. Now I'll press the brake light. But possibly permanent fix for this is this sort of liquid putty, liquid metal stuff. You mix it. It actually says hard and fast on the label. But I'm going to put a blob of that on the end of this to try and build up. It only needs to be a few millimeters, and it does go off very hard. I've used it before. It goes off like a rock. So yeah, I'm going to build that up. And should catch the switch again then. Okay guys, I've just built it up with some of that putty. There you go. Hopefully it won't be a problem anymore. It's quite a chunky part. I just built it up. Hopefully you can see. Yeah. They're about the same size now. So it should catch the switch. That's what we want. Alright, let's see that. Hey, come quick. Quicky, 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 quicky. Get break. Sorted. So a bit of putty on the end. How's it going? A bit of putty on the end. As a quick fix, you can unplug the switch. That'll get you so that you can use your rear brake light again. So that'll help you, if you want to pass your MOT, keep your old one. That'll still reach the switch like it's supposed to, no problem. And as a more sort of, so you can use this brake lever you've bought, you can build it up with putty so it reaches the switch. But the ultimate fix is to buy one of these with a longer one of those. That's what you needed in the first place, is this with a longer bit on the end for the brake switch.